Hello there, welcome to my channel, and we are here to do a quick sneak peek onto the messages which we are going to get for Divine Masculine as far as a strong soul-based connection or a relationship, whatever you want to call it, twin flame, soulmate, divine partnership, whatever. So this strong soul-based connection for divine masculine energy, what are the messages which are coming forth? Which is what we will tune in. And this is going to be very interesting, though this reading would be timeless, but then as I'm reading it, there are very interesting transitions which we're going through. So we already just had the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius in June 5th. And now we're just going to have one more, which is solar eclipse in Cancer on June 21st. And July 5th, we're going to have another lunar eclipse in Capricorn. And around the solar eclipse, 6 major planets are going to be retrograde. So that's going to be very interesting energies, and I'm sure many of you might be sensing a lot of these surges, a lot of these stuff. So let's kind of quickly have a quick check-in as to what are the guidance messages or whatever the messages are coming forth as far as this connection is concerned for divine masculine, specifically for divine masculine. So any of the divine masculines you are tuning in, or divine feminine, can watch it for the masculine aspect of their lives. So recovery, so that's the first message, and we will add layers to it, not too many layers, but at least 2 I will try and add, maybe 3, I don't know. So we'll check. But the first message which we are getting for masculine is recovery. And as you can see, this is the card which I'm sensing, which one is kind of getting aware or ascending to getting guidance from a higher self, which is more calming, which is more surrounding, which is more healing. And that's what is happening for masculine. They are kind of in that recovery mode, wherein whatever the major ups and downs, whatever the tough kind of situations which were getting on for them, they're kind of getting on to the recovery. And specifically, we will get what are the messages for under what are they recovering and etc. We'll check on those as well as we go along, and any messages which we get on, if you believe. Okay, so the second card which we've got is no. So there is something they have to say no to, masculine. They need to kind of stand firm on what their beliefs are, if you believe. So there is a lot of their belief systems also they need to bring forth the change, and they're also recovering from them. Maybe they were not serving them, there was some serving, not serving it, they are saying no to some of it. So there's a lot of transformative energy is what I'm sensing. And at the bottom of the deck, this situation will improve. So this connection, because we are reading this primarily on the connection level, so this situation will improve is what I'm getting the kind of at the bottom of the deck. And at this point in time is the recovery time. There is something no, and we will just kind of tap into more to those energies. I'll get some of these messages. Let's see what else is. I've already shuffled the cards, just want to mention that. I've got one card. So they're recovering. What is that? Okay, they're recovering because they have to detach from the situation. So they are into some situation wherein they need to detach themselves from, as you know, I was speaking on, they have to say no to a lot of stuff, but they will so hence they're recovering. Maybe they have detached themselves from something which was toxic, something which was not serving them, and they have, so that they can allow the situation to unfold naturally, and they can be in this the state of knowing as to what's best for them and what's not, and they're more in the surrendered state, and they're detaching from lots is what I'm sensing. They're recovering from the things which they have detached from as well. So that's the second message which I'm getting. Let me see what is coming under no. Sometimes these messages get so interesting, and divine's way of kind of all right. So you don't have to worry is what I'm picking on. You don't have no is more to worries. They have to also let go their worries. Because your children are watched over by angels. So if there is this masculine who has children, or maybe there are some children involved, and that is where maybe they were saying no to a lot of this connection. Probably they were saying no to this connection because they were children. So right now there is no need to do that, because or maybe they're detaching from that worry energy because the children are protected. Archangel Michael is saying that you really don't have to worry about them. I take care of them like no man's business. So that is what I'm picking on very strongly. Let's see what is the I want one card, please, for the if you believe. What is that? If you believe. For some reason there are two cards which are trying to pop out, and I will just kind of tune into that. Write about your thoughts and feelings. So there is a lot which is going on for masculine, and they're kind of probably jumbling up. They're also tapping in whether it's possible, whether they might be tapping into this energy wherein they want to kind of enjoy the bliss of holiday time together with feminine, and they might be getting into kind of disbelief that if it's possible or not possible because of whatever the reason may be. And they also need to start writing what they're wanting, what they're kind of feeling, because if they believe in it, it's possible. Whatever you believe, as we have that power. If you believe in it, it's possible. But if you kind of say it's not possible, that is also a belief, and then it's not possible. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. So whatever you're believing is what is possible. If you're disbelieving, that is also going to come true. So you need to kind of choose your, okay, they're asking me to look at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what is there. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. What do you want? What is your heart desiring? The moment the truth gets accepted, the more we do so, that is when the situation will further improve, is what I'm picking on, because that was at the bottom of the deck for the first one as well. Now let me add one more layer as we move along. Let's see, recovery, detach from, I want one card. Okay, they're saying keep one each on each. Okay, yeah, so they're recovering from the heartache because we have got this 3 of air. There is some sadness they're dealing with, and that's what they're recovering. They're kind of denying themselves, I'm sensing, to their, the 9 of waters coming. They're just kind of denying themselves that maybe their wishes cannot come true, is what they are kind of denying themselves with. But if you believe, you can be, Archangel Michael is there, so masculine, if you believe, this is the Archangel Michael saying that you can be the divine masculine which you ought to be, because Emperor is the card for divine masculine energy as well. And that's pretty nice, because here, as you can see that, this, let's kind of, okay, they're asking me to look at the bottom of the deck again. 2 of air. So the stalemate energy, which is kind of lingering on, the situation will improve. That is what was the first at the bottom of the deck was. And if the situation is there wherein, not being unable to actually move along, or unwilling to make a decision, kind of a stalemate, pretending there is a problem or there is no problem kind of thing, all that situation is going to improve, because that's what we saw at the bottom of the deck. But then only thing which we need to do is admit the truth, masculine. You will have to admit the truth to yourself, in this truth of the situation, truth of your heart, what your wishes are, what your desires are, because I'm sensing that's what many of you masculines who are kind of getting tapped into this energy of this reading, they're kind of denying their wishes and desires. Maybe children are in between, which you don't have to worry, masculine, because they are being taken care of. There are 3 of air energy, which is about great sadness. There is a time to heal. There is also need to forgive yourself or others, because you have detached from large spaces which were not serving you, or which were coming on the way of this connection probably. So you are kind of detaching, or if you've not been completely detached physically, at least at the emotional or at the mental space, you're finding yourself being detached, and that is also kind of causing some amount of guilt in you probably. And you are kind of recovering from all that. It's tough on you, masculine, I understand, it's tough. So you are kind of recovering from that. And here you are also been saying no to it, as I'm sensing it. So but then, as I said, that if you believe, you can be this Emperor, which is very powerful, which can this Emperor can make things move in the direction which is supposed to be moved. So let me add one more quick layer. There is collaboration with which is we've got another 3, we've got 3 and another 3, which is about the double 3 is also, maybe 3 is of some relevance here, so maybe you need to check that. But here there is collaboration, so don't you worry, there is support for you here, masculine. There is collaboration happening, because maybe you're collaborating, I'm sensing, because with the recovery card there's a lot of collaboration which is happening with the spiritual realm, and spirits are helping you in the higher realms, and your own higher self, your inner being, is also kind of teaming up with you so that you can heal from the situation faster. And with that attachment, or with that connection, you're also getting a lot of support from this physical world, because I cannot deny or move away from the fact that the Pentacles is, or 3 of Pentacles is the energy of the earthly realm, but the driving force of this earthly support which you're getting, or the collaboration which you're getting, is very much driven by that spirit world here, because they are supporting you here as you're detaching more and more from whatever is coming on the way for you to move ahead on this connection, masculine. And if you're moving ahead, so this is a confirmation out there, and beautiful, because we've got the sun here, so you don't have to really say no, because this is like wish fulfillment. Your wishes around this connection, your wishes around this divine feminine, or this kind of beautiful connection which you experience with her or him, is very divinely guided, because the sun coming up, it is going to be so fulfilling that you can't even fathom at this point in time. When you deny it, you kind of deny happiness, is what you feel. When you say no to this connection, you kind of say no to your desires and your wishes, and that beautiful sun which is shining for you, masculine, and you're sensing it. And now this is beautiful for you, because the moment you move towards this is going to be like sun, happy, joyful, bright moments which are lining up for you, masculine, so which is very nice. And I just got this card for Scorpio reading, which I did. And if you believe, you can move ahead and be truthful, be swiftly, can communicate whatever you want to communicate, like an emperor. This is a card of action, this is a card of movement. An emperor is kind of moving ahead, so it's all up to what you believe, masculine. If you believe, you are an emperor. If you don't believe, you're not. If you believe, this communication can move forth. If you believe, it's not. So there's a lot of happening at your belief systems. And here it is, the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That means a new offer which kind of moves. So there is definitely that you feel this love in the heart space for sure, and that's what it is. Now let me just get one. Okay, not one. Okay, 1 or 2. Okay, let me see how many cards want to pop out. Okay, 1 card which pops out, and that's what I will close this reading with. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessarily stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Now, my guides are saying that keep this here, and this is more relevant for here, and they want me to pull one more, one each for these rows as well. So this is what this recovery is happening. There is this cycles which are coming to closure for masculine, and now they're learning how to go with the flow. And if there is any resistance, they are also detaching from that, is what I'm picking on from this. Now let's see what is this no, and this row kind of says wherein this comes is there's this light and healing kind of thing which comes. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Yeah, you just need to kind of do that, masculine. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. You don't have to deny yourself. You don't have to say no to your wishes and desires and to that light and the joy which you want to feel, masculine. There's no need for you to do that, is surely the message which I'm picking, or no matter what the reason is. And in this case, the reason is children, then you don't really need to do that as well. They all have come here with the sense of knowing as to what's happening in your life and what all learnings they need to pick on from there as well. So don't block their learnings, don't block their growth as well. There is maybe a lot of beautiful things lining up for them as this connection grows as well. So but then you just don't need to deny anything to yourself here, masculine. So close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Okay, now let me just kind of pull one more, whatever wants to come forth. Okay, got this here. Beautiful. Let me see what the message is. My beloved, there is a message. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. It's a beautiful thing. And there's a confirmation that for each other, for divine masculine, because it's a masculine reading, your feminine is saying that she or he or the feminine energy is always with you, and you're always united. You're never away from her love. This love is very transcending in nature, and it transcends from space and time, and nothing really is missing, is a message which comes forth. So beautiful. I don't want to this to be very long. I just wanted to be a quick sneak peek, though timeless. But I think this energy is kind of coming forth, and a lot of new shifts is what I'm sensing, with strong positive cards and the guidance messages. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm open for personal reading. I've done the overall and extensive reading, which I've uploaded as well. You can watch that, and you can subscribe to the channel so that you keep, and hit that notification bell so that you can keep getting the notification as to I keep doing these readings often. So thank you so much. Spread love, be happy, and take care.